Finally, I just want to touch on prevention strategies. Let's start with PPE. We've talked about the eyes being one of the key portals of entry. So it goes without saying that if you can protect your eyes in some way, even if it's just a pair of sunglasses or spectacles, that will at least give you some degree of protection against direct contact with droplets in the air. Similarly with masks, the advice around masks has been varied from advising the public not to wear masks to advising them to wear masks. And I think there are various reasons why advice has come out one way or the other, but ultimately if you do have a physical barrier there, then I think it is going to reduce your risk of getting direct contact with droplets. But the danger is that by wearing masks, you give yourself a false sense of security that you're not going to get infected by the virus. And I've seen people wearing masks out in public and then blatantly breaking the 2-meter social distancing rule. So if you are going to wear a mask, just be aware that it isn't 100%, far from it. Even some of the basic surgical masks do not give you more than 50–60% protection. You still need to follow the other advice and guidelines as if you're not wearing anything. And of course, hand washing. Hand washing. This is clearly one of the most important measures. We've mentioned that hard surfaces can hold the live virus for days after it's landed on them. And inadvertently, you can quite easily pick up the virus on your hands. And you don't want to be spreading it to your face or to another surface for someone else to pick up. So please wash your hands for 20 seconds thoroughly, regularly, even if you think you haven't touched anything. Avoid touching your face. We've mentioned these are the portals of entry, so just get into the habit of not touching your face. In terms of the wider strategy, I think it really helps for us to think of the virus in a different way. This is a very clever virus. It has jumped from a bat to maybe a pangolin or snake and then to humans. And now it's amongst humans. It is using us as a weapon. So if you think of yourself as a weapon, it will, I think, help modify your behaviour and follow the rules better. Let's draw a comparison from malaria. Malaria is caused by the Plasmodium parasite, and that parasite uses the mosquito as a vector to infect human after human after human. Well, the virus has actually made the jump to humans and now doesn't need any other vectors. It is using us as its vector. So we are its weapon of mass destruction. So if you think of yourself as a weapon for the virus, it will start changing you and your behaviour for the better. At the moment, many think the virus is there and us humans are on this side. And many think, well, they're invincible, they're not going to get affected, so everything's fine. But we are its weapon. Easily think of yourself as being infected and everyone around you not being infected, and simultaneously thinking that everyone around you is infected and you are not infected. If you think of these things at the same time, it will modify your behaviour for the better. You'll be more conscious of all the things you touch that you may leave the virus on and allow others to pick up, or vice versa. So thanks very much for listening. Do subscribe or follow my various social media platforms, and then you can be notified of future videos. Thank you and stay safe.